Breaking news. Looking to discover the next generation of musical talent, The Voice premiered on NBC in 2011 with coaches Christina Aguilera, CeeLo Green, Adam Levine, and Blake Shelton. Forming an endlessly watchable bromance, Levine and Shelton became Voice staples. While fans hoped to see them reunite following their respective exits from the show, only the Maroon 5 frontman returned to his big red chair for season 27. With Levine sitting out season 28, viewers are again wondering whether they'll see him on set again. According to a report from the U.S. Sun, Levine, 46, found that his experience didn't quite match up to his expectations without his frenemy by his side. Adam didn't realize how much his experience was made by having Blake on set with him until this season when he had to film without him, a source reportedly told the outlet. He didn't enjoy this season as much as he anticipated, but he definitely feels Blake's void and misses him. That's not to say he doesn't like the other coaches this season, he does. But he didn't have as much fun as he did in the past with his buddy Blake. While it's entirely possible that Blake Shelton's absence led to Adam Levine's exit from The Voice, the Grammy winner has publicly alluded to other reasons for his departure. Last month, Maroon 5 released a new single, Priceless, featuring Lisa of Blackpink. And during an April appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Levine hinted there was more where that came from. He added, "I cannot divulge all the details, but the details are basically roughly there's a song coming, a single coming at the end of the month-ish. I'm really excited about it. Album is coming over the summer. Non-specifically around the summertime. And then even more non-specifically there is a tour coming in the fall-ish." Two-time defending champ Michael Bublé is the lone season 27 returner, with Kelsea Ballerini and John Legend also departing. Veteran coaches Snoop Dogg, Niall Horan, and Reba McEntire will also return. The world of reality TV is never short on drama, especially when it comes to NBC's long-running singing competition, The Voice. While rumors of Adam Levine's potential return to the show have been circulating like wildfire for months, a new insider report suggests that fans shouldn't hold their breath. And the reason? One word: Blake. That's right, it seems the long-standing bromance between Adam Levine and Blake Shelton might not be as picture-perfect as viewers remember. Behind the scenes, the dynamic between the two coaches may have shifted dramatically since Adam's surprise departure in 2019. And now, sources claim that tension could be the real reason Adam won't be reclaiming his iconic red chair anytime soon. The exit that shocked fans. Let's rewind for a second. Back in May 2019, Adam Levine abruptly exited The Voice after 16 seasons, sending shockwaves through the fandom. His chemistry with Blake, full of hilarious jabs, fake feuds, and brotherly banter, had become one of the show's most beloved elements. But behind the laughs, reports suggested that Adam was growing increasingly frustrated with the show's direction. Adam felt creatively stifled, a former producer shared anonymously. The format was getting stale for him. He wasn't happy, and it started to show. Despite a heartfelt Instagram post thanking fans, the exit was abrupt. Adam didn't even return for the finale that season. And although he publicly downplayed any conflict, whispers of tension between him and certain producers, and even Blake, began to surface. Talks of a return spark hope. Fast forward to 2024, when NBC insiders hinted at the idea of bringing Adam back for the show's milestone 30th season in 2025. Producers wanted to revive some of the old magic, an executive familiar with the discussions said. They thought bringing back Adam and pairing him with Blake would rekindle what made early seasons so special. Fans were hyped. Social media exploded with nostalgic clips of the two coaches trolling each other, making bets, and sneaking sarcastic comments between performances. The plan looked almost solid. Until it wasn't. Blake's new era. And a different vibe. Here's where things get complicated. Blake Shelton officially left The Voice in 2023, ending his run as the only coach to appear in every season since the show's debut in 2011. His departure marked the end of an era, and many thought it would create the perfect opportunity for Adam to return and reclaim his spot. But earlier this year, Blake made a surprise guest appearance during a live show and hinted at a possible return in a part-time or mentor role. Never say never, Blake teased during an interview on The Tonight Show. "I still got a few digs left in me." And that's where things allegedly got frosty. According to the new report by TV Backstage Weekly, Adam was less than thrilled to hear about Blake's potential involvement in the show again. Adam made it clear that he's not interested in playing sidekick to Blake again, a source close to the singer said. He doesn't want to step back into an environment that feels like it's revolving around Blake's legacy. The same source also suggested that Adam felt burned by the way Blake's presence dominated the spotlight in previous seasons, especially as the country star racked up a record number of wins. A quiet rivalry? To fans, Adam and Blake's relationship always looked like a quirky sibling rivalry, competitive but loving. But insiders say there's a deeper layer of competition between them that became harder to ignore as the show evolved. Blake was always the fan favorite, a former crew member said, and after a while, that started to bother Adam. He's a rock star, but on The Voice, Blake was the king. Apparently, things came to a head during the final season they shared in 2019. Sources recall backstage disagreements, creative differences, and a growing distance between the two coaches that was hard to miss. One moment in particular stood out. There was an argument about team performances. It got heated, the crew member added. After that, they barely spoke off camera. While neither Adam nor Blake has confirmed any of this publicly, the tension seems to have cast a long shadow over Adam's possible return. Producers in a bind. The report suggests that The Voice producers are now torn between two strategies. Option 1, bring back Adam Levine in a full-time coach role, banking on nostalgia and hoping viewers forgive any lack of Blake interaction. Option 2, convince Blake to return, even for a short season, and pair him with fresh faces, keeping the energy new and avoiding any backstage friction. Having both of them on the same panel again might be too risky, an NBC source admitted. They were lightning in a bottle once, but that bottle's been shaken too many times. Where Adam stands now. Adam Levine has been focusing on Maroon 5, fatherhood, and various creative ventures since leaving The Voice. Though he's kept a relatively low TV profile, he did appear as a guest mentor on American Idol last season, a move some fans saw as subtle shade to his former show. In recent interviews, Adam has avoided direct questions about The Voice, often steering conversations back to music and family. But in a cryptic Instagram story posted last month, just after reports of Blake's guest appearance, Adam posted a quote. "Sometimes, going back just reopens wounds you already healed." Fans immediately speculated it was about The Voice, and maybe even Blake.